Welcome to Boring Makes Money. I'm Victoria, and this show is about practical trading and investing built on rules and systems that you can apply immediately. No hype, no predictions, no guru nonsense. Just tools you can use right away. And before we get into anything else, let me set expectations right now. If you're looking for stuff like this stock will explode by tomorrow nonsense, then please go click the next video. This is not for you. Because what we do here is boring, and boring makes money. So let's start. Today we're talking about something most people completely ignore. It's not entries, it's not indicators, not secret setups. We're talking about mindset and structure. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Your returns are not limited by your strategy, they are limited by your behavior. Most people don't lose because their ideas are bad. They lose because they cannot sit still. So investing in general is not a game of action. It's a game of patience. The professionals don't win because they're smarter. They win because they're slower, basically. They wait longer, they trade less, they hold through noise, and they don't react emotionally to every headline they read. Meanwhile, retail traders are glued to their phones refreshing charts every 5 minutes like something magical is about to happen, and I'm here to tell you it isn't. Won't happen. So let me simplify this for you. There are only 3 things that actually matter long term. 1, what you buy. 2, how much risk you take. And 3, how long you stay in the game. And that's it. Everything else is entertainment. Financial media doesn't teach this because it's not exciting. Doesn't make money basically for them. Nobody clicks on be patient and wait 5 years thumbnail. They click on, oh, this is changing everything. So the system is literally built to make you impulsive. Breaking news, market panic, emergency updates. It's all designed to make you press buttons. And every time you press buttons, unnecessarily you pay spreads, fees, taxes, and mistakes. It's basically death by 1,000 cuts. The wealthy don't play that game. They position themselves and then they disappear. They don't watch every candle. They don't trade every dip. They build exposure and let time do the heavy lifting. Because time is the only real edge when it comes to long-term investing. So let's start with the practical part for you. Let's make it useful immediately. Do these 3 things now. Step 1, decide your time horizon. Not emotionally, logically. Are you investing for 6 months or 6 years? Because those are 2 completely different strategies. Most people say long term but behave short term. That mismatch kills accounts. Step 2, pre-plan your moves. Before you buy anything, answer this. Where do I add? Where do I trim? Where do I exit? And if you only think about this after price moves, you are already too late. Decisions made under stress are almost always wrong. So step 3, reduce how often you look. I'm serious. If you're a long-term investor, checking price 10 times a day, it just doesn't make sense, okay? It makes 0 sense. All it does is increase the chance you sabotaging yourself. Professionals don't stare at their portfolios. They review, they rebalance, and then they move on. okay? Because here's something most people never realize. A down week is not a problem. It's basically inventory on sale. If you have done your research and you believe in the thesis, then lower prices are nothing else but a gift. But you only see it that way if you're thinking long term. Short term thinkers see red and they panic. Long term thinkers see red and buy. Same market, different psychology, completely different results. And this is where our type of investing really shines, because the biggest money is almost always made on doing the uncomfortable thing. Buying when nobody cares, holding when nothing is happening, and waiting when everybody else is chasing. It feels boring, it feels slow, it feels like nothing is working. Until suddenly, it works all at once. That's how cycles move, okay? Long stretches of nothing, then one explosive move. If you weren't patient, you missed it. We can see it with silver right now, or platinum, or copper. If you have been in the metals game, you know what I'm talking about. Speaking of February 2026 right now. So you gotta understand this. You don't get paid for activity. You get paid for positioning. And most people confuse those two. Only because you spend more time on your charts and looking at price moving up and down doesn't mean that your return will be higher. The return will be the exact same. So rather go and do something else with your time. And this is why we talk about it here. It's not to entertain you and it's not to hype you up. It's only to give you a framework that you can actually use. Systems, structure, and process. Because process beats excitement every single time. So here's your homework. Simple. Tonight, write down your strategy on paper. Not in your head. On paper. What are you buying? Why? How long? And when do you sell? It's that simple. Only those 4 questions. What are you buying? Why? How long? And when do you sell? If you cannot answer those questions clearly, you are not investing, you are gambling. And gambling is not what we do here. Remember, the market rewards discipline, not intelligence, not speed, not predictions. It's discipline. Show up, position correctly, and wait. This is your only job. And if that sounds boring to you, that's good. That means you're finally doing it right. Because remember, boring makes money. See you next time.